BenMobiles is on. We are at the Honeybee Festival in Bartow, Florida, USA, the county seat of Polk County. And as part of the Honeybee Festival, there is a car show, and it's a rather large one. So I picked out a few cars to showcase. And as you can direction, in this direction is all Corvettes. And mostly Corvettes. I'd say 90% going down that way. We're not going to go there. We're going to look elsewhere. And we're going to start with this absolutely spectacular, and I mean unbelievable, 1958 Cadillac Eldorado Baritz convertible. This car is a stunner. This car won Best of Show at this event last year, and I expect it might this year. You have a full leather interior. I don't even know how to describe this car. It's so awesome. You do have the tail fins, although not the crazy ones that came on a 59. As you can see, that is badged Baritz. And here's your Eldorado badge. Now, this car belongs to a local business owner who owns the local funeral home. Supposedly, this car was purchased new in Los Angeles, California by the actress Lana Turner. That's sort of interesting. The brake pedal has a double rod on it. That's a big brake pedal. This is a heavy car, so big brake pedal to stop it, that's for sure. But yeah, supposedly Lana Turner purchased this car new. The suggested price for this car in 1958 was $20,000, which would be kind of like $250,000 now. Cadillac supposedly had trouble selling at that price, so they had to lower the price to around $12,000, and they started moving. Again, just an unbelievable stunner. This is a sensor for, I believe, for oncoming headlights, if I'm not mistaken. It's like an auto dimmer for your brights. If you have your brights on and it senses somebody coming towards you, it'll switch your high beams to regular low beams. All right, we're gonna move on down the aisle here. Well, what do you know? It's a 30th anniversary Camaro Super Sport SLP edition. Holy mackerel. I think you guys have seen this car before. So right next to it, however, oh, and the sign just fell down, so I better pick it up. I didn't do it, the wind did. Is this 1993 Chevrolet Camaro Indianapolis 500 pace car. This belongs to the one and only Jay Camaro. That's his Facebook name. It has lots of accessories to go with it. That's a pretty cool car. I think I might have put this on at BenMobiles before. I did, actually, because I remember he ran the strobes. So this is Camaro Corner at the show. And also we have a lot of Chevrolets along here. So here's a Mercury Cougar that is of some interest. I love Mercury Cougars. The Mercury version of a Mustang. This is an XR7. I might have shown this car before as well, but it's worth showing again. Very, very nice car. Okay, again, full disclaimer, I mostly know what I'm talking about, more or less, but sometimes I don't. I'm also half asleep. I'm sleep talking. But here we have something of great interest, a 1970 Javelin SST Mark Donahue edition with a 360 cubic inch V8. This car is mostly original. These are very, very cool cars. It is a two-door sports car. It is a four-seater. It has a back seat. Unlike the AMX, it's upper level cousin, muscle car cousin. This is definitely considered a muscle car. But these are just really, really cool cars. Always wanted one. This car is mostly original. Has the classic American Motors styling and interior. He's got his red stripe tires. Where did you get the tires from? Yeah, special order kind of thing. Yeah.
Classic, I think.
Okay. So the car's all original basically, but the paint.
Yep.
Very nice. You're on BenMobiles, by the way. The latest YouTube sensation, sort of. This car could be a YouTube sensation. Look at that original 8-track. That's awesome. Automatic, 360. And right next to it is the wife's car, which is a Spirit, an 82 with a transplanted engine. It's a 304 V8 from a 79, but that's okay. It originally came with a 4-cylinder, the Iron Duke, which was a Chevrolet engine. In 82, AMC was kind of last legging it. They were sourcing from other companies somewhat, and they used the Iron Duke 4-cylinder in some cars. You wouldn't want one probably. It wasn't the worst engine ever, but it was far from the best. So this is a Spirit. This is kind of a Gremlin on steroids. Are those the original gauges?
Yes.
Really? Interesting. That's very cool.
Oh wait, hang on a second. No, those are gauges. This was a race car first, so those are gauges that were put in because it raced.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about the by the shifter.
By the yeah.
Well, actually, the counts where the gauges mount came in from the Spirit, the 79 Spirit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so they could call them original.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, this car's in great shape too.
Original paint.
Original paint. Nice. Very good. Two of the best AMCs you'll see at any show. And we'll get into another AMC down that way. I assume you saw it. That's the AMC nobody really wants, but they're gaining traction. All right, the Javelin is definitely a absolute car show favorite. Okay, I cannot pass up this 1960 Pontiac Catalina 2-door sedan. This is obviously a former drag car that was brought back to more or less original condition. And this car has what they call the Tri-Pack, which is a 389 with 3 2-barrels, right? Yeah. 3 2-barrels on the Tri-Pack. That'll shove some gas through some cylinders. That's for sure. Classic 1960 styling. One of the greatest years for GM. They really they hit a lot of home runs in 1960. He's got his American racing wheels. Love the color. Who picked that out? Of course. That's a wild color. What's that called? Plum? Raspberry. I was close. I figured it was a fruit. It's very fruity looking, and that's a positive thing. Yeah, it's awesome. Love it. Okay, I can't pass up this Pontiac either. It's a 1950 Pontiac Streamliner. This is a resto mod. It has a modern 6.2 liter, 525 horsepower LS3 in it. That's a GM motor, badged with Corvette, of course. So that makes this a pretty high performance car, although this thing is very heavy, I assume. You got some custom badging here, but just look at that body styling. That is crazy looking. I mean, that is just awesome. Absolutely love it. Take a quick look at the interior. Wow. That's just awesome. Very, very gorgeous. Here we have a Matador, an American Motors Matador. I think he told me it was a 76. I'm pretty sure that's the year. And it's mostly original. It's got a houndstooth-like interior, but it's not called houndstooth officially. I've shown one of these before. It was a black one that's kind of chopped up. This is in really good shape. This is kind of, I was joking with the other guy, the AMC that nobody wants or wanted. Now apparently people do want them because it's a classic. design. It's the two-door Matador. The four-door was a totally different body. This car had an unusual history of development. It was developed for NASCAR because they wanted to race and they had to meet certain requirements for sales, etc. And I don't know if it ever actually succeeded in that regard, but there it is. You won't see many of these on the street at all. It's pretty rare. So we're going to finish up with another tribute car. This is a 35th anniversary Camaro Super Sport, 2002. It is an SLP car, street legal performance, similar to the 30th in many regards. Convertible, got your badge seats, and this is an original car. Interior is almost exactly the same on these cars from the 30th to the 35th. All in all, a very nice car. Not quite as rare as the 30th. It's got this, I don't think those are the original wheels. I know the woman that owns this was having trouble with people stealing the center caps off the original wheels. Maybe that's why she, although maybe those are the original wheels. I guess they are. Because it shows it on the promotional plaque there. This has an LS1 motor in it, which is a later version of the 350 from the LT1. All in all, very nice. Okay, that's going to wrap up the specific cars. I'm just going to give a quick overview of other cars in the area. There's a Continental that I had on before, and there's the Sanford & Son truck, are very similar. Sunbeam Tigers. A lot of these cars are area cars. This is a big show though for the area. Really nice GTO resto mod. Got a classic Nova, a Viper, another Nova, a nice 442 convertible, a nice Bel Air resto mod, and so forth and so on. The Cougar again, the Cornet convertible, a couple of Malibus, another Malibu, another Nova, and so forth. But that Cadillac, if I doesn't get best of show, I'd be very surprised. And there's the T-Top T-Bird next to that awesome Pontiac Grand Prix. All right, so thanks for watching. Enter comments if you'd like. Here's a Model A with a flathead 4-cylinder in perfect shape. 1928, almost 100 years old. 95 and counting. And over there are Corvettes. So we won't go there because there's too many of them. Alrighty, until we meet again.